there's many different guitars. And if you buy a guitar made in Vienna, it's best suited to music from Vienna. Whereas if you buy a guitar that, say, for example, there's a little piece by the Italian guitarist Giuliani, written back in the sort of, the first decade of the 19th century, and it's got a very sweet little sound. Let's play a few notes. And on a modern guitar, that sounds okay, but to get that really lovely sweet sound, you're best off with a guitar. I've got a lovely Italian guitar made by Guadagnini in 1826. That's got a beautiful sweet sound.
Does it have this ending?
Yeah. But it's got this one has got almost too much separation between the notes. The sound is just too clear and full. The sound of the Guadagnini was much more vocal. Like when you start to get parts like sort of a modern guitar, but it needs to have more sort of more flesh. Just like you play this with a nail. But that's sound. If I play it with a nail, now flesh. Different sound altogether. Nail. Flesh. Now flesh. Very clear and crisp, but for that you need that lovely, particularly the thumb. Hear that bass note? For the nail, very clear, flesh. It lets the melody sing out, and that's sort of we get so used to when we're playing modern guitar of hearing that really crisp, rich, clear, sparkling sound. It's sort of a bit like I was doing early on with that piece.
Bright.
Very bright, very clear, very bright, and then you get this sound.
You can lower it with the
Exactly.
finger.
And also this pitch is high, 440, or thereabouts, a bit lower. But for the early guitar, the pitch was much lower, which gave a darker, sweeter sound. And also the string length was shorter. So when I do vibrato here, wiggling the finger, you can get some vibrato. But when the pitch is lower and the string length is shorter, the vibrato really sings out beautifully.
Classical guitar also have six
Six strings, yeah. So it's, and every guitar is suitable for certain player, a certain type of music. And I must say, I do love this one's lovely, but it's a modern guitar. It's got lots of sound, big, lots of projection. So it's designed to
modern guitar is good for both classical and pop music.
yeah, it works. But then you go back to the little sweet, different worlds.
So you play back modern pop with the classical guitar is not matching.
No, I think pop music sounds great on electric guitars, on steel string guitars, whereas classical, the whole idea of the classical guitar is the variety and range of sounds it gives you. It can give you that sweet, singing sound, or it can give you the very percussive, the very strong percussive sounds. So it can give you a whole, and it can give you these big sort of like strong sounds. Really big sort of sounds, but that's fine for a certain type of music when you want that sort of, you want that big percussive sound. You don't always want that, sometimes you want that lovely sweet singing sound. And the classical guitar can do all those little colours and sounds. You can get the ponticello sound, sort of this sort of, or sweet. So you can get the different tone qualities. You can get harmonics, of course. The bell-like sounds, or you can get those, sort of lovely bell-like harmonics, and you can get the pizzicato effect by deadening the string there, or you can get the lovely rich sort of bass sound if you want it, or you can get a lovely sweet sound by playing over the fingerboard. So there's lots and lots of colours, and I mean, the guitarist Julian Bream. He was a master at the different colours. Be able to almost like orchestrate a piece. Whereas I think modern players don't use as much tone colour as players used to use, and I think a lot of that earlier music, like particularly the 19th century, requires a lot of tone colour, a lot of different. Whereas more modern classical guitar music is like the piece I just played a bit of. It's much more direct and strong and rhythmic. Like that piece. Sort of. It's very rhythmic. And so a world away from that sweet, lovely sound of